Hello guys. So in today's video, I am showing you a guide on Sean's Resort. So this isn't a guide on like how to get there or anything like that. Excuse my SJ6, but I'm just going to be showing you each wing, what I think the best spawns are in there, and how to go about it. So a lot of people, I know, are very confused about which wing is which. So the way I do it, alright, well, I can just tell based on the corridors and stuff, but other than that, the way I tell is based on admin and like the two wings and the helicopter. So basically, the admin, right, this is north, right? Now this is east wing obviously because it faces east. This is west wing obviously because it faces west. Now the way I tell is if you're from east and you're looking to west, admin will be on your right and the helicopter will be on your left. And if you're at west looking towards east, right, the helicopter will be on your right and admin will be on your left. Now let's just go through east. So if I come through from here or here or down this way, I go to east. Now east has some rooms on the first floor. Now the first one that you want to loot is sanitizer room or 110. Now 110 has medical spawns on the floor, alright, and also like medical spawns in this bathroom, like the little shower. I've seen like streamers like Trey 24k find like lettuces and stuff, but I haven't found them in this wipe. But they used to spawn quite a bit more often. Last wipe and the wipe before. Obviously this is an offline raid, so the loot pools are going to be a bit different. Now there are just random spawns on here, usually and they're not that good. Now this next room, 107. So these are all the keys that I use. I mean, I really don't use 321 as you can tell by the uses, but these other ones I use very often. So you have a tech spawn here and med spawn here, and you just have some other miscellaneous loot, med box, or med bag, duffel bag. You can just loot those. I can't be bothered really looting right now. Now we go up through the back stairs. So I call these back stairs, and I call the next closest ones, these ones here, secondary, and then I also call the ones, so these are secondary, to our left. This is also 114, and there's just random spawns in here, and I call this one main stairs, and that's admin. So you go back up, or just go through the back stairs, because this is how I run the resort. But I was just showing those rooms. Also be wary because Santa spawns along here. If he spawns in east, he's gonna spawn outside, or like right where we entered. Right. Now, going up second, we have east 226 or east 222. They all link up to the same room via a balcony. So we have just miscellaneous tech spawns on here, and like just barter items and stuff for your hideout. And you got just some crates here. And I haven't seen any spawns on the floor here, and I also see money spawn here. Now we have a here's Bitcoin. You can find Bitcoins and like lettuces and stuff here. So it's a I know that it's a like tech spawn and a med spawn. Then there's also a spawn in this like little what do you call it? Like, oh, I actually haven't seen them spawn inside there. But okay, but now we know that they spawn inside there. Or actually, I think it's because it's an offline. Sometimes stuff spawns in like inside of other stuff. But normally there's a spawn on top here and also on the bed. And there's also a spawn right here. People said there's a spawn outside, but I haven't noticed that. There's also a spawn free here and here, if you want to check that. But you got to spawn here, another spawn here, another spawn here. Just check for this black rug in case. Then you got a crate, and you got some more spawns along here. And all these spawns in this room can spawn, like, well, these spawns that I've shot at here, and also here, and also in these can spawn Letexes. Also there, I think. There's a shotgun spawn there as well. And there's these crates. I don't really bother looting them. Now through here, we have 218, which spawns a red card. There's also a duffel bag. And it's just on this bench here. I also like to check in this barrel, because even though I know the spawn is right here, I just like to do that. Now, going through here, we have 219. Now there is a spawn here, 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 and here. And I also like to look at this carpet. And I also look around here, because there's a spawn here, and there's a spawn on this table, but they aren't very good spawns, like tech or med spawns like these are. Now, we go through here, or we can also go upstairs, and like the other way, and then you can go, yep. Now this is 310. Now, normally I'll put this stuff in my gamma, but I can't be bothered. But you just have gold spawns along here, and here. And then you just have these duffel bags, obviously. I mean, they just spawn random stuff, as you can see. Now, coming through here, there's 313. And, I mean, apparently there's a Ledex spawn here. Or med spawn, you could say. But I haven't really seen that. There's also a spawn on the floor, in these shelves, and like here, and on the floor as well. And there's also a crate. But that room, for me at least, is not very good. You can get it, and you might get lucky, but it's just a really rare spawn for like Letexes. Now they're just general gold spawns around here, and like in the pig's ear. This is called like piggy room, or like what do you call it? Marked. But I mean, the I haven't seen any bitcoins on the floor on his ear, or ears. But just look out for it. Now in here, 327. He's 327. You just have general barter or hideout items along these shelves, and you have these 2 bags. And then this is 328, or utility room key. I suggest you get utility room key, because you can also open up some rooms, or another room at least, in the west wing. Now we have like spawns on this table, just tech spawns, and we also have a gold spawn here. I found a pro kill here, but that's the best so far out of the gold spawns. And you have a PC, so they spawn GPUs sometimes. So if you look in here, we might get a GP. There's nothing. And then we just have some random spawns, like just gun attachments and stuff. And they also spawn here. And there's money that spawns here. Now, if we come back through, I should have gone from 219 all the way back there and then go through here. But I took a slow route. Accident. But we come back through here. And now we are heading to east 306 or 308. This is 308. 308 and 306. But they all link up. And so there's just some general food spawns here. I haven't seen any spawns here. I think there's a medical spawn there. There's a medical spawn here. Now this is the good part though. So there's gold spawn here and here. And then there's just a bunch of computers that you can loot. And there's also, my mate found a stick out of this, or a hex group, not sure which one. But just check these containers, because they like to give you good armor for some reason. And there's also a quest here. It's land lease. Now, we go through here, right, and we just have random spawns on these cabinets. And same here, so we got kept tape. come over to here, and I always check here, but I don't find anything anymore. But there might be, but I know there used to be in like 0.12 and 11.7, but I haven't really seen it in any other ones. But there's a 226 spawn like right here, and there's a utility room key spawn right here. So I mean, always check for those. And then you got 205 or 206, they both link up. And so you just loot these. Alright, there's random spawns along here. So med spawn here. Oh yeah, this one's a gold spawn, by the way. And there's these crates. But not all gold spawns actually spawn good loot. So this is another gold spawn, just more food spawns, some bags and stuff. And we come through here, and we go down. Now, we're going down so we can go to admin, because this is how I run it. I go from the wing that I'm closest to, through to admin, to the other wing. And sometimes I don't go to the other wing if there's lots of fighting, like too much fighting, or I have really good items on me, and stuff like that. Now, I have seen food spawns on this cafeteria and the other cafeteria on the opposite side. Hold on one second. I just like to check all these chairs, and then there's a duffel bag. I just check these chairs, and someone said there's a lead spawn on top of like the drum kit, but I've never seen it, and I think they were lying. If you see anything here, just let me know. Now we're coming through here, and it's got a duffel bag here. There's a safe there, but I never loot in this room because I never find anything. I mean, what is there? There's literally nothing. But there is some cabinets here as well. Now coming through here, I always check here for just randomly. And then also come through here. There's 218 west spawn here. There's also ammo spawns along here, and apparently there's a kitted out gun that spawns like on the billiards table. I've never seen that. There's also a spawn, like just a dead scout in auditorium through there. But I never really find anything there. Now going through to west, first thing I do is just check down in the basement. But there's also food spawns along our way. Like so there's food spawn here, food spawn here, food spawn here, just duffel bag. Then there's some like barter items and stuff in here. So we got a power bank. Those are worth like 95k right now. Gojira, a bunch of other stuff spawned in there. Now we come down here. Now, I check literally every spawn, like every one of these like cabinets for red. Like even though everyone's like, oh, it spawns in this one right here, right? But I mean that's the spawn that I know of. It spawns like right here. But people are like, oh, this spawn here as well, and I'm not sure if they're right or not. But I check all those. There's also a spawn here. I've seen food spawn on top of the duffel bag, and also like here. And there used to be a red spawn like here apparently. And you can also loot these crates. And there's a like your barter spawn here and here. So just check those if you want. There's also like just duffel bag there. And I've seen food spawn there. There's some more stuff like free here. In the basement, just duffel bags and stuff. But you don't really have to loot them. Now coming upstairs, we have 205, 203. They're both linked up. Now, I've seen some cool double LEDX, like literally right here. I mean, what's that? There's something like right inside of the desk. Wait, let me look underneath. What? I think it's like, I didn't even know. Oh wait, here we are. It's just USD. Yeah, stuff spawns inside of these during offline raids. It's really weird. Now I got condensed milk, H2O2, just general stuff like that. So there's medical spawns around here. There's also a spawn inside this carpet. Now coming through here, you have a red spawn. You can spawn like here, but it might spawn here as well. Now you got some more medical spawns, and like med bag and duffel bag and a crate. Now we are currently coming up to the best room in the resort. It is West 301. So when I come through, I just quickly clear there, make here. You can't really do it as well now. So this is 306. It spawns like not meds, like food items. And it also has a quest for Healthcare Privacy Part 2. Now right here, I've never seen a horse there. I usually just about always see tech spawns there, or like a LEDX and stuff, like med spawns. And we have some spawns on this floor, for good shit. And we have spawned right here. I've seen like a Bitcoins here, I've seen a LEDX here, I've seen a graphics card here. And then we have like graphics cards and stuff like that, and like GPUs that spawn here, like thermoscopes, all that stuff. And then we got spawns all along this floor, right? Everywhere along here, right? Also checking this newspaper, I've seen like a LEDX spawn here, and then you just got these computers, and Red Rebels can spawn in these. So if I were you, I'd just check these for a Red Rebel. Yeah. I mean, these, I didn't even really pick these up. And we have the spawns here. Now, so that's 301. And there's also a spawner's chair. Now, we just keep on going through. And if you come here, now, the first thing you do in this room, just check along the floor for any spawns. I've seen spawns in here, and just check here, right? I've seen like a Bitcoin here, I've seen like graphics cards here, I've even seen a LEDX here, and I've seen like a Sheriff Eli badge like here, and stuff like that. Apparently it's also a spawn in the bed, but I've never seen spawn in the bed. And there's the duffel bag. So there's really good spawns in there, it's a really underrated room, or just unknown room. Now coming through here, alright, this is the second floor obviously. And right now, right, so we have 3 rooms in here that are good. There's also 219, but I don't really hit that up. So we have 216, and there's just spawns in here. There's a quest here, a quest item. You got food spawns here, ammo spawns. You got med spawns. You just got some crates. And then in 218, 221, or 222, you have med spawns, food spawns. And a red keycard spawn right here. I found moonshine here before, but not always. I might actually drink some of this. Don't want to die during this episode. Not episode, but video. And then the med spawns are like here, like where I'm looking at. And there's also money that spawns there. And there's a bag here, bag here. Apparently grizzly spawns in here, but I've never seen that. Oh yeah, also, in this bathroom, by 218, there's spawn here. But I mean, the main thing for this room is just the medical spawns, food spawns, and mainly the red. Now this is 219, you can loot if you want, but I don't really loot it. I don't find much good stuff in there. This is 220. So 220 has med spawns along here. You got a gold spawn here, and also here. And it just has some crates and stuff. And I also have money here and stuff. Now, I'm just going to go from 112 to 104. But basically, you have, so that's the underpass where we came in from. Just to give you a bearing. So basically, we have a green keycard spawn in this room. Apparently, it's just under this keyboard. Then you just have a computer, and then you have your just little cabinets like lockers. Now in 112, you have blue keycard spawn on here, and then you have another quest item here. You have some food spawns, and then there's 2 bags. Now heading down to 104, we have another blue keycard spawn. Also, Sanitar can spawn here. You can also spawn in admin. And I've heard of him spawning outside of admin. So we got some med spawns here. Blue keycard spawn right here. I found it before. That's the only keycard I've ever found. And then that's it for this room. There's also a spawn here. So it's here, and here. And then you can also go upstairs to 321. But I don't really do that. And the last spot I check is on these shelves. Now that's the whole of Resort for me. That's what I do. And this is an offline raid, so I mean the loot pool is a bit different. But I mean this is kind of similar to an average run. I mean normally like one every two raids I'll find like a GPU or a LEDX or like a Bitcoin. Bitcoins are a bit rarer. I usually find GPUs way more often because I'm always searching those computers. And LEDXs, I mean, they're probably the most rare item, aside from the keycards. But that's the loot run. Now, this is west, right? We came in from east, and let's say you're coming from east, right? All I do is just run down here to path to the shoreline, right? You just keep on running down. There'll be a wall, like in this direction. You follow that until you get to like the rocks that dip down. And you extract. Then from east, if I'm exiting east, like it'll be like similar to this. Like there'll be a thing that you can jump over, or there'll actually be like a little walk-up thing without the stair. And you go through there, and then you go down the rocks, and you just go to another wall. Like you'll see a wall, and you go along it. So like let's pretend the wall's here. You'll go along it to the right until you get to the road to customs. If I'm coming from like, let's say I come from west, right, and then I go to east, and like maybe my teammate dies in west sign, so I come back, you know, I'm just going to go to path to shoreline, because you always have that extract, right? But if you are at east and you have road to customs, always go to that extract. That's the video. Don't always expect good loot, and also make sure you get all these keys. You can also run an SJ6 when you go to the resort. I mean, I do, because it just gets me there faster. But I mean, you don't have to. Also, if you have an injector case, always bring a mule and an ETG, and like a propyl, and a morphine. I mean, I know it sounds a bit excessive, but if I'm really hefty, right? So like, let's say kill a player as well, which quite often I will. I'll have like an extra like 10 kilos of loot in me, most likely, right? So I just need to pop a mule, and then I can haul more loot. And let's say I'm in a really tense situation, I just pop an ETG, and that saves me. So bring these stims, they're like 100k each, but dude, the mules are real money makers here. They've made me like so much more money, because sometimes you just don't have enough time to get to extract fast. But that's my video, and I hope you enjoy.